If you're trading with less than $10,000, you may be wondering, how do I even make trading worthwhile to me? And it doesn't take long before you start to realize, if I'm risking 1% per trade, like all the traders out there on YouTube say to do, I'm risking so little on my account that even if I have a great couple of trades, it really doesn't mean that much in terms of monetary gain. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how, with a $10,000 or smaller account, you can make your trading still meaningful. And there's a number of strategies here that I've learned through interacting with a lot of traders over time. So stick around for a little bit with me and I'll go through all the different strategies that I've learned. And before we jump into this video, let me just ask, if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up. It does really help the YouTube algorithm. I want to jump in on this video also to let you guys know that we do have a free Discord channel, and if you're not already in it, it is actually free to join and there's some great value in there. We have free downloadable PDFs that might help you in building a trading plan, our free trading courses available in there, and of course we also have daily trade ideas and analysis from me and my staff here at A1 Trading. So if you'd like to join the A1 Trading Discord channel, the link will be down below in the description. Just click that link, fill out the form, and we'll see you inside. So if you're just getting started and you have less than $10,000 to trade with, then guess what? You're like 99.99% of everybody else out there who doesn't have $150,000 to start trading with in their back left pocket.
I've only got 7.
Of course, obviously, the idea is that trading is a little bit easier if you have more capital, but does that just mean everybody else just can't even partake? No, actually, trading is one of those beautiful things where the more dedicated and more time you allocate to this craft, the more meaningful your trading becomes over time. And I'll get into that in just a second. But the first major tip that I have, if you are trying to trade and you have less than $10,000, is, first of all, don't rush the process. It's okay that you don't have a ton of trading capital right now, but my first goal with you would be to explain, this is a long-term, this is a marathon, this is not a sprint. And if you're trading with under $10,000 and you rush the process, meaning you want to make, a couple 100% per year so that you can really build up your trading capital very quickly, the problem is what you're most likely to do, trading super aggressively like that, is just keep blowing your account and starting back at zero over and over and over. If you're someone who has fallen into this trap, would you do us a favor and comment down below? Let us know, quote unquote, I'm the person, or that was me. It was me! If you've done this process, because I know many traders have, and you're definitely not alone for making this mistake. It's very tempting to try and double or triple an account quickly to kind of get the ball rolling so that you have a little bit more capital to trade with. And while some people may get lucky, most people are just going to blow money over and over and start or get to a point where they're worse than where they started. So my first recommendation is, be patient, don't rush the process, and understand that just because you have a smaller trading capital does not mean you need to take massive amounts of risk in order to change that, because doing that will likely land you back in a worse spot than you started. The second major tip I have for you, if you're looking to trade with a smaller than $10,000 account, is to really make sure that you're in this for the right reasons. The reality is that with less than $10,000, you're not really going to make substantial gains unless you take a massive amount of risk, which in point number 1, we just pointed out you probably shouldn't do because it's really unlikely to work out for you. This trading thing is very difficult, and even the best traders in the world don't go for much more than a few percent per month compounded over time. And that's not just my opinion. I've spoken with many hedge fund managers, professional money managers, some of the best traders in the world. I've had the luxury of interviewing them and speaking with them because of my platform here on YouTube. Nobody goes for massive gains every single month. The markets are, in some cases, very unpredictable and very difficult to trade profitably. So if you're chasing those high percentages, your expectations are way too high for what trading profitably really looks like. It's very easy to talk about how, a 2-to-1 with a 75% win rate would make you very profitable very fast, but nobody actually has those stats who can prove it over the long term. Real trading might mean with a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, you have like a 55 to 60% win rate, which would be incredible. So understand that your expectations need to come down. If you're newer to this stuff, profitable trading just means a slight slight upward trend in your equity curve over time, and there are still going to be losing streaks and tough times even for the greatest traders on earth. Even Warren Buffett had pretty substantial drawdowns in his path to becoming the greatest investor of all time. So back to point number 2 that I was mentioning, having the right intentions with your trading. You really should acknowledge something that is factual about every profitable trader and every really good trader that I've ever met. Every single one of them has a genuine passion for trading. They're really fascinated with markets. They love this game and they're in it for the right reasons. They're not in it to quote unquote make money fast. They went through years of learning where they weren't making money or they were break even in order to get to the point where they finally start making money. And if you're not willing, if you don't see yourself learning this craft for 3, 4, or 5 years before you become profitable because you don't really have your heart in it, you probably should move on. Trading is not for people who are like looking for an extra income and want to just put in a little work. Trading is for people who are obnoxiously fascinated with markets and love the idea of testing strategies and spending countless hours looking at charts and data and graphs and things like that. And if that's not you, quietly and quickly opt out of trading because you're just going to do more damage than it's worth. It's better to move on and do something else if you don't genuinely have a passion for this stuff. I have never met in all of my trading time someone who was profitable who wasn't absolutely in love with learning more about markets every single day and willing to put in countless hours of work to get there. Option number 3, if you're trading with a smaller than $10,000 account, I would encourage you to consider the prop firm route. Now, let me preface this with something. Just because you have under $10,000 does not mean that your first jump should be right to prop firms. I've made this very clear in lots of my videos in the past. I don't think prop firms are a good option until you are very consistently profitable. Prop firms are only looking for the best of the best traders, and if that's not you, you need to be very honest with yourself and say, that's not me yet, I'm not ready for a prop firm, and consider sticking to a demo account or trading a small live account until you get there. You should be able to prove to yourself that you're profitable on a consistent monthly basis for like 6 months straight before you really even consider going for a prop firm route. Because I cannot tell you guys how much money people blow on prop firm challenges when they're just, put it point blank, they're not ready to be prop funded traders. So do not make this mistake. It is an incredibly costly one, thinking that, oh, well, I just won't risk my own money. I'll just spend $400, $500 on these prop challenges. But then you end up doing like 17 of them, and then you've just blown way more money than you would have had you just started with a small live account and taken things really slow. So do not rush the process in all 3 areas of what we've talked about in this video, right? You need to take it slow. You need to be patient. And if you're going to get funded someday, that's a great option, but only, and I mean only, to people who are already consistently profitable and have the skills. I've said this many, many times, but just to nail the point in, if you are not already a consistently profitable trader, you have no reason to be touching prop firms. They're not for you. They're for profitable traders. And if that's not you yet, that's okay, but humble yourself, expectations lowered, and then do the work before you go get funded. Again, I might have just saved somebody thousands of dollars with that little statement. So take it from me. Again, I have a lot of connections here on this YouTube channel. I've met a lot of traders. If you've probably made a mistake, I've probably heard it 5,000 times from different people, as well as from my own trading experience. So there you go, guys. There's a couple tips on how to trade with under $10,000 and still make it worthwhile. Remember, this is a patience game, and this is a game that takes a lifetime to really learn and to really scale up. It's not something that you do for a year or two and then you're making big bucks. All that Lamborghini and lifestyle stuff, it's all nonsense. It's not real. It's all used to sell you something. If you enjoy my channel and you enjoy my content, do me a quick favor and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you back next time. If you're looking to improve as a trader, we've got some cool free resources here that I wanted to share as we close today's video. Down below in the description, there is a link to join our Discord channel or our Telegram channel, and we also have our website, a1trading.com, where traders can get access to free course material to help you improve as a trader. Remember, we are also live Monday through Friday on this channel around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern, broadcasting most live news events and that sort of thing. So hope to see you there. And also, we do have a couple videos here showing up on the screen. If either of these seems like it might be helpful to you, then make sure to click here or here, and we'll see you there.